So I want to do a little perspective taking exercise based on some trends that have made us uncomfortable recently on social media. So bear with me just for a little bit. Let's say you were having a rough day and all of your setting events are just really misaligned in terms of favorable behavior on your part. So you haven't slept well, you didn't eat, you have low blood sugar, the weather is off and you're starting to get the beginning stages of a migraine, whatever the case may be, your setting events are off. Those of you who may experience hunger in an extreme form, like what we would call hanger, know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm looking at you. So, in the moments where your setting events are misaligned and you are dysregulated, you say things that you would never normally say that might be interpreted as problematic or inappropriate or hurtful or whatever the case may be. You may do things that may be considered harmful, inappropriate, problematic, whatever term you want to use for that. But those actions do not reflect you as a human being, and they do not reflect your values as an individual. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that you had a moment. You maybe had what we would call in the autism world a meltdown. You have full meltdown. Sometimes you're not in control, just to clarify. That said, everybody deserves grace in those moments, and your learners are no exception to that. We truly believe that, yes, you have a very difficult job, but you shouldn't make light of or make fun of somebody's most vulnerable moments in a space where other people are going to laugh at or mock or, take in any way other than, oh, wow, that sounds intense. Case in point, objects being thrown at somebody, using those for humor. Once again, totally understand that's really difficult to manage, and that is a lot of stress. You may need a way to de-stress, but we don't think that's it. This is not saying, by the way, that you're not responsible for your actions ultimately. Like, if I were to say something in a moment of anger and I knew that it hurt somebody, I would still be responsible for apologizing to that person, say, hey, you know what, I'm really sorry, I was out of line, I was really hungry, I'll try not to do it again and, make that better. On that same token, imagine if your learner gets onto social media one day and sees a post where their most vulnerable moment is scrutinized by the entire internet and left out there for people to do whatever